Hi and welcome back to some more Warframe. Today I thought we'll build the plasma sword. It has its perks, but it's also got massive disadvantages. It's an alert weapon only, so it's a bit of a pain to get a hold of. Oh, itch, itch, itch. It's got the serrated blades, so when you do a charge attack it's more likely to ignore armor. It does triple damage to infested. And mastery of 0. Now it does 25 damage, it's got a swing rate of 1, I think. Not sure on the swing rate actually. And it's supposed to be better now than it was when we last built it. Now as you can see it's a 0 because this is one of those weapons we built and had to sell. We actually, in my eyes, we didn't sell it, we upgraded it because we sold that one and built the Gram. And obviously the Gram is a lot better, but we never did give this thing a proper chance, so I thought we'll build it again and give it a go. Now, as I say, because it's from alert, it's a pain to get. It needs 1 Oracle cell, so that's going to be a pain. That means you've got to at least be on Saturn before you can even build this. 500 ferrite, 450 salvage. Why does this say I've only got 65,000 salvage? I had like 3 times. Oh no, never mind, I remember. And 50 polymer bundles. And my polymer bundles are going up. Good. I need them to build stuff in the dojo. But I'm sure I can spare 50 for this. And it does cost 20,000, which means it's more than the... what was the last one? The heat dagger. I think that was the last one we did. But it should technically be worse than the heat dagger because it swings slower. But if we use it against the infested, it should actually be better with that triple damage. So it could be better, it could be worse. There's only one way to find out, and that's to actually build it and give it a good testing this time, a good play with. Because as I say, last time we just got it to 17 and we just built the Gram, so I cannot remember what this is actually like. So we'll click build. Come back when it's done in 12 long hours. Okay, so now that's done, we'll claim this. Go to Arsenal and equip. There it is there. And as I say, it's a tiny, tiny version of the Gram with no polarity slots. See, swing rate of 1. Attack of 25. So it does have a nice charge attack though. Same with the spin. So it's meant to be better against infested though, so we'll see. And that is actually much better now. I just had a bit of a play. I've got it doing a little bit less melee damage, throwing the fire mod on there. Now it's actually doing damage. Because beforehand it wasn't. Now this weapon, it was becoming a really, really nice weapon to use. But the update 11 came out. It completely ruined it. It's been doing no damage to anything all day. And it has been frustrating me quite a lot. But you have fit the fire mod on there and now it's actually killing things. Okay, not a lot, because we did have to lower the base damage. See what I mean? It's not doing a lot of damage at the minute because it needs more fire damage, but once I've got the fire damage upgraded a bit, it's going to start doing a nice amount of damage again. Which I'm grateful of because, as I say, it was just becoming useful. Now, I know what you're thinking, why on earth am I doing this weapon? Considering actually this is now doing a nice amount of damage, I am liking it now. Without the element, it was rubbish. They have kind of changed the way the melee stuff works. It now doesn't swing it with the direction you're looking at, which I thought was just a certain weapon, but wow, you're an insanely high level guy. Please die. Well, it's not insanely high, but you know, they were 20s. That guy was 32. See, I'm looking behind him, and he's swinging towards the camera. It goes by the direction your Warframe is pointing now, so it's easier to control. Not fighting you with a melee weapon. So they did kind of ruin it, but they have kind of fixed it at the same time with the, you can control it with the directions now. Yeah, come on. And these guys are level 22. This melee weapon isn't maxed, so it was never going to be amazing against them, but before this I jumped into one trying to record and it was doing no damage at all. So the fire element against the infested has saved my butt and this weapon. Okay, let's see if we can't find an enemy and try again. There's one. So yeah, it's the damage tables obviously messed it up a little bit. Cannot believe how quickly they're knocking me out of my iron skin. See, I'm out again. You can't use a melee weapon the same way you used to. Yes, they still work, they're still fairly good. I'm not fighting a level 30, go away. 29, I'll take you on. One more, and he's down. Yeah. It is weird because no weapon really does the kind of damage it used to. But as they've been saying, it's going to be a learning curve for them, the damage tables, the users who've been playing for a while, everybody really. So they are still working on it, but I am just glad this weapon now does a bit more damage. Mainly comes down to fitting an element to it, weirdly enough. Because before I had an element on it, it was really rubbish. So it definitely favours the elements on it. Something just give me shields there. Where'd he go? Thank you. He flew away, which means there's enemies in this direction. No, you killed my allies. You must die. I did miss fighting with the Corpus on the first event, so fighting alongside them now is actually making up for that a little bit. And so yeah, it is a decent melee weapon once you get it leveled up. I mean, right now it's not fully leveled, so it is going to get better. About, I think it's about 16 at the minute. And I think I'm going to aim more at upgrading the fire damage than I am the base damage, because the base damage didn't really move when I changed the mod. Whereas the fire damage, it added it and it went up. So it does show a lot of promise, even with the new tables in there. So it's definitely worth giving this one a go if you've got no other melee weapons to use. Just as you can see there, the level 30 guys it was having issues with. The level 20 guys it was killing with what, maybe 2 charged attacks. It is basically just a baby Gram on the back there. I'm looking forward to the reskinning of the Gram though. So we'll leave that off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.